focusing on idioms. Yesterday I was learned one idiom. It's a bite the bullet. So I just know if you are start something do and you don't have a courage, then you can use this word bite the bullet. So I just make the lots of sentence with the help of bite the bullet. Then I sometimes what happen, we know what is the word of what is the means of that word, but still we are unable to use this word in our conversation because that words it's not be a familiar to us. So just say something.
Yeah, it's okay. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Actually, मैं समझ में आया, इसको रखूं कहाँ पे? Okay, you can.
yeah. So, like,
So ma'am, how are you?
yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And how about you?
I'm also here in RT. Thanks to you for asking to me. Okay, so ma'am, we are meeting very first time. I think we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. So let me introduce myself. My name is Varsha, and I hail from the snowy and scenic beauty of Himachal Pradesh, but currently reside in Punjab with my family. And as a language enthusiast, I've started my YouTube channel focused on English conversational videos. Yeah, that's little about me.
Okay, now it's my turn. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee. I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master subject of English literature from Dayanand Negro Mahavidyalaya, which is located at CSGM University. And right now, I'm pursuing PGCR. It means language department ka subject. And apart from this, I'm also running my YouTube channel, name of English Doors 27, and I'm also teaching the same language. That's all about me.
Yeah, that's great here about you. Okay, so your name is Mansi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mansi, I have started a series for those who are just thinking about learning English, like basic English or for beginners. Like they don't know how to start and where to start. So, tell me something about this, that how they can start their journey, like they can take the first step towards their English speaking.
Mhm. It is very repeated question. I have already given the answer many times, but still I would like to give the answer. You know what? English is a language. So first we have to just maintain our in our mind. It is not a overnight journey. We cannot learn this language a single night. No, we have just complete the syllabus and I will be become a fluent speaker. So that is not going to be happen. So first you just consistent about this language and just courage, just gather a lots of courage in your mind, in your heart, then start this work. Then what do you have to do in the first time? First just find out your level. What is your level from where you are? Because sometimes what happen with us, we just listen more and more here and there, and you have to do, you have to do that. And what happened with us, we just forget our strategy. What is our strategy? Just make sure you just find out what is your level. If your level is zero and you know very well what where I am and from where I have to start it. If I don't know, if for apples, of course, you should start from there. So that is a matter you have to consist. And once you just find out, no, now I am just find out that is my level, just start from there. If you are not good at reading, if you are not good at listening, so of course you just try to by the help of practical. And suppose that if you are good at reading, so of course start from there. If you are good at listening, start from there. And your grammar portion is not too much strong, then you need to that time just understand the rules structures about the grammar, and then you are able to understand what the people are saying in front of to you, and then how to give the answers of that person. So that is a basic rules. It's not a strategy, it's a basic rules. You should know about these all are things. So for a beginners, I think they can apply.
Yeah, that's great advice you have given. But apart from that, what do you think about grammar and for the beginners? Sometimes they get stuck that they should start with the grammar or they should start with the sentence structure. So how they can start with like speaking?
That also up to the person, because you know what, as if I talk about myself, I basically belong to UP board, that means a Hindi medium board. So it's very hard not to crack for me to come to the speaking directly. So first, I just read the structures of the grammar. What is the grammar is saying? How to be understand? How to the structures we are using in our sentence? If we don't know what is the present, what is the future, what is the past, so how can we understand what the people are saying in front of to me? So first, if you are that in types of levels, so of course you should start from this grammar. I'm not saying you just enter into the deep grammar because it's taking up too much confusion and you forget it as speaking. So first just a little bit knowledge you should have about a grammar, and if you have a knowledge, so of course start listening, start reading, and just start practicing also. So that is the basic needs.
Yeah, that's true because like sometimes they can start with the sentence structures as well, according to me, like small sentences or small vocabulary as well. If you are a homemaker, so you can start with your kitchen spices, utensils, and if you are a mother, so you can start with your kids, like how you can start with small sentences. So in this way at least they can start their journey, because many of people they are just getting stuck that how we can start speaking, and listening
Yeah.
is the key to success. Like definitely if you are you have to build this habit in you, that listening English, because we don't have any environment around us that we can listen more. So definitely we have to take a benefit from the YouTube and these types of kinds of things. Okay, so tell me something about vocabulary, because vocabulary it plays a vital role while we are speaking. So if we don't have sufficient vocabulary, so we are not able to speak more. So how we can learn vocabulary and how we can use that vocabulary in our conversation?
You know what? In this time, not in this time, I think vocabulary is pay as you mentioned a vital role. Of course, it's a mandatory for us because if what the people are saying in front of to us and we are unable to understand what the word of this that, then if you have covered a lots of structures of grammar, you're going to be stuck if you don't have knowledge about the vocabulary. So what do? You just start reading a topic. Once you start on a topic, then you find out that the words we have to use in this particular topic, because you know we are saying it's a vital. Of course, it's a important. We are saying so. If anything is very important, then we can use this word is a vital. So of course, the vocabulary is very important. Why we are adding a very? Why we adding a lots of words in front of which are not necessary? So I think you should start a topic, and once you find the different words you are not able to understand this word, so write down on your notebook and then start to making a sentence with this word. As like I am also doing a such types of work right now, and I am focusing a idiom. Yesterday I was learned one idiom. It's a bite the bullet. So I don't. I just know if you are start something do and you don't have a courage, then you can use this word bite the bullet. So I just make the lots of sentence with the help of bite the bullet. Then I just become a familiar with this idiom, and I'm able to using this word, because sometimes what happens, we know what is the word of what is the means of that word, but still we are unable to use this word in our conversation because that words it's not be a familiar to us. So just become a familiar with this word. It's like we say thank you all time. If anybody give any gift, we say thank you, and we are okay with this word. We never think like that this is very thank you is a English word. We always thought it's a Hindi word, it's a familiar word. So of course just make your words with the familiar. Whatever you use it, don't think it's a tough, don't think it's a easy. Just start using these all words in your conversation. Once you starting, so maybe that words um, give you a notification in your mind. No, please use me, I am here in your mind, just use me, start using. So we can start, because just immerse yourself between the vocabulary, between the idiom phrases. So of course you can.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Amazing. Okay, so now tell me something about pronunciation as well, because these are the pillar of conversation, like starting and vocabulary and pronunciation as well. So tell me something about
I think,
pronunciation.
I think in starting time, you should not focus on pronunciation. First read it and listen it. What do you, because if in starting time we should focus on pronunciation, we forget all the grammars, we forget the vocabulary. The one fear in our mind, if I speak this word, maybe it is not wrong, maybe it is wrong, maybe it is right. What the people are thinking about me, just confidently you have to use it. If this is wrong, okay, next time I will improve. That the thought processing you should have. And of course, in after some days, just avoid the background noise. I think something is here. uh, so that is things. So pronunciation just give you a fluency also, and just give you a confidence also. So in a starting time, just avoid this thing, and when you are able to understand, when you are able to speak, then start to working on pronunciation. You can just you can also take the help of from the Google. Just speak, and by you can just shadowing what is shadowing practicing. Now we are doing also. So just you can watch a podcast, you can watch a listen music and listen more and more. So if your auditory powers is very if your auditory thing is very powerful, so of course you can immerse yourself in a pronunciation also. So in starting time, I would like to suggest here, please don't focus on the pronunciation, just start, because we are just talking about a tone. If we talk about with Bihari people, so their accent is totally different, so we cannot talk to that person. You are speaking a wrong way. We just understand. So in a starting time, just avoid the pronunciation. But in the last, in the between, when you are, just start listening more and more and try to speak like a way.
Yeah, that's true. But we can do one thing, like okay, if you are learning new words,
Hmm.
so just learn in with right pronunciation, because
Yeah,
sometimes it's happening that whenever we are speaking, so we have also a wrong pronunciation. So we have to work on that. But whenever we are learning new words, so we have to learn that word with right pronunciation. So it will help us. Yeah, like
yeah,
nice tips you have given, that at least they can start their journey. Because according to me, the first step, whenever you are taking first step, definitely it will be hard. But after that, your journey will be smooth. And apart from that, like there should be a goal. If the
hmm,
person will make a goal for them, then definitely they can achieve their goal. And English speaking is not a rocket science. Definitely we can learn it, we can speak, because this is a skill, this is a language. So yeah, definitely we can. So at least people should start speaking, listening, and they will be familiar with it. Yeah,
yeah. Of
so
course, they will be familiar. You know what? What we do in earlier time, we just create a lots of fear in our mind. It's a language. We cannot learn it. It's not our native language. But I think it's very easy language, and it is much comfortable in Hindi. Because we are saying, because Hindi is very tough language. As I am assuming, as I am also preparation of the government exam, if I talk about the, oh my God, power is cut off. I think I'm not visible properly.
you are
Now is
visible.
it okay?
It's
Okay,
okay.
okay, okay. So we can. So what I'm saying? I forget it. Can you please?
You were talking about Hindi is tougher than
Yeah, yeah,
English.
yeah, yes, yes. I am just talking about the Hindi. So you know what? I am also preparation of the government exam. If you talk about, if I mention here, is a government stenography. So when I just write the words in a steno.
There was a call.
Okay, not an issue. So when I just write any words in Hindi, then I thought how much is difficult. The written way in Hindi is also very typical, very tough. We understand, but we are unable to write. We are unable to pronounce. Sometimes we are unable to pronunciation that a proper way. So of course we can say that because this is our native language that we are say that no, Hindi is our language. We can speak a better way. But if we compared Hindi to English, of course English is more comfortable with Hindi in the compared to the Hindi. So that's one thing. So just start working from where you interest is. Like sometimes if you are fond of watching movies, so start watching it in English. If you're fond of listening music, start music in English. So that's just immerse yourself, just create an atmosphere which things you want to which you want to do. So of course you are able to uh, at least understand this language. Sometimes what happen?
Audible
Yes, you are audible.
sometimes.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
sometimes, many times happen when we are doing any important work on our phones. Of course, that call just spoke. You just first pick up me. That thing happened here, but today the light power has cut off, so that is also not a part of things. Okay, so I was saying, just immerse yourself with this such a small activities, and you are able to speak this language confidently.
definitely. Because
Yes,
in our school, teacher always tell us that English is a subject. So we have
yes.
studied English as a subject, not as a language. So now we
Now
can,
is it okay? Something.
yeah, it's okay. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Actually, मैं समझ में आया, इसको रखूं कहाँ पे? Okay, you can.
yeah. So, like sometimes one of my friends, she's from Tamil Nadu. She knows Tamil. So I don't know one word of Tamil, but by God grace, that we can say that English. We know about English words. If we don't know English, but we know about English words that we use in our like daily routine. That okay, this is star, this is cup. These types of words we know, but we
Yeah,
don't know to speak in Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, whatever. So this is the beneficial part of this, that okay, at least we have knowledge about English words, so we can at least start speaking. So according to me, just first step, you have to take first
yeah.
step
You should
word
start it.
English, then you can be able to speak. Why I'm telling about this, because most of my friends, they have done their master in English, but they are not able to speak one word in English.
Hi.
And they know full grammar, but they don't know how to speak in English. That's why I always create the videos for the beginners. At least you can start speaking. You have to give your 100%. As you told that you have to immerse yourself in English. You have to engrossed in English. So there are so many things that you have to do, and then definitely sooner or later you will be able to speak.
Yeah, of course you will. As you mentioned, someone, a lot of people have done their master. Of course, I have done my master subject of English literature. But if I come to speaking part, so I was unable to speak on that time when I was doing master. Uh, and I have done the master, very beautiful college. But even that I was unable to speak because I already mentioned you. I basically belong to UP board Hindi medium boards. I just learned this subject by the just because I had to cover the syllabus. I had to give the exam. So that is the thinking in my mind. So I just learned it and just write down. So that was because I had to pass on that time. But now I am actualizing. If you really want to start speaking this language, so first you just try to immerse yourself. First you try to, as like you're talking about cup, the basic spellings we should know about that. Then if you just if we travel by the bus, then bus is also English word, and
Yes,
everybody is speaking bus. They are not saying any Hindi word about in the bus. And we are sitting a seat is also English word. And who's drive the bus? I think driver. Driver, this is also English word, and we know that now according to the driver. We are not saying gaadi chalane wala. Yeah, we are not mentioning a Hindi name. And who just cut the ticket? It's the conductor. That is also English word. And we are just pronunciation these all are words in English, and we are familiar with this word. And if you talk about any old person who are not who don't know what is the qualification, what is the English, what is the education, but they also trying to speak that word conductor. That is a, some, I think that's a little tough to using this word conductor, but they are still they are using. So we can mention here the qualification is not important. You should have a courage, you should have are familiar with this language, then you can learn, because this is a language, this is not a subject we are learning. We are just learning by the syllabus, so of course we can learn, anybody can learn.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to share one thing with you. Last week I was in Punjab. Now I'm in a Punjab. So last week I was in Ludhiana. So one of my former manager or my CEO of my company. Now I am not doing any job. I have my own startup, but earlier I was doing a job, and I met my former CEO, and we were talking to each other, and he asked me that, do you know what is my qualification? I said, no, sir, I don't know. He told me that I'm illiterate, and he
Mhm,
is running at a company of English speaking course. And he told me that, uh, beta, if there is a person who doesn't know about English, and if I'll teach that person, so within 2 hours, that person will speak in English. So that was the confidence. I said, oh my god, sir, this is the like, that person is 65 plus, and he gave me one book that, okay, you have to start. I said, sir, I want tips. So this, I think, uh, this is not looking proper. So I thought that, sir, wow, like, I have worked with him, but I didn't know about his qualification. And whenever he talked with me, so typical Punjabi, totally Punjabi way, that I have to also speak with him in Punjabi. So that was the thing, that if you don't know, but you can learn. So you have to be that willpower, that okay, this is just a language, so I can learn it. So I'm also like, I can speak Hindi, Pahari, Punjabi, and English as well. So this is the beauty of languages, that we can learn
yeah.
and we can speak. Yeah, and we can like meet people, different culture, we can learn from there. And yeah, this is a great experience.
As you mentioned here, you know about lots of Punjabi, and what language you have mentioned here.
Yeah, because I'm from Himachal Pradesh, so I know Himachali language as well, and little bit about like in Jammu and Kashmir, nearby my place, there is a border of Jammu and Kashmir, so there is a language that is Dogra.
It's different from Hindi. I think
Yeah,
Punjabi language we are able to understand what you are saying, but I what Himachal language, so it's different from Hindi. Yeah, same. Yes, some words are.
it is typical. Pahari is different. You know, there in every district there is a different accent, different
Mhm.
words. And
Yeah.
last year I was in Kullu Manali. I have been 2 years there with my family. So I was not able to like understand their language, Kullu
Mhm.
language, Kulwi. So they are Lahore Spiti. Lahore is there. So I was not able to understand them. Whenever they are speaking
Okay.
with, they were speaking with me in Hindi, but whenever they are speaking to each other, so there were different language. So I am from Himachal, but I was not able to understand that language. So yeah, different languages are there.
Okay, I really like a Punjabi language. So I really like it. I don't know why, because I've never belonged there. But when I heard about a Punjabi song, when I listen any Punjabi song, so I just feel wow, it's a good. In my Kanpur, there's a one place, Govind Nagar, where is Punjabi people are living. I always watch them because I just like a personality of the Punjabi people, and the girls are also, women also, and the boy and men also, they are just good, excellent I think excellent body, excellent personality, and even they are eating a very oily food. I think as much I heard about that. So, but the personality they have, it's a mind blowing. Then how to develop your personality in the Punjabi? If we
Yeah, they
eat such types of food, so we just we are eating a food and we are also gaining a weight also while eating such types of food. But they are a they are very okay, active, energetic. So how?
because they are in our side, like we are okay, don't eat ghee or butter or like these types of fried things. But the whenever their child is small, so they have started these things like okay, eat with butter, eat with ghee and these types of things. So that is their habit and their bodies habitual with that okay, I have to eat these things, fried things and all the stuff. So they are okay with that. And the apart from that, they are very hardworking, like the farmer, they are farmers children, they like outside they are like energetic. I can say that now I am in typical Punjab, Bhatinda. Now I'm
Mhm.
in so I can say that typical Punjab is here. So the people are good, and the language is also sometimes it looks rough language. I can say that because
Mhm.
I belong from Himachal, so Himachali language is soft, or but whenever I speak with those people in Punjabi, so sometimes I forget that okay, I'm from Himachal. I have to speak with them in Hindi or with my language. So I use some words, Punjabi words. So my family, that is typical, Himachali people. So they speak softly. But my mother-in-law said, "Okay, your tone is little bit high." I said, "Mama, I'm here, so I have to speak with them because the old persons they don't know Hindi. And the school students, they are also speaking in Punjabi because they think that our mother tongue is best for us.
I think Punjabi language is, we can say that it's a very fast language. Okay, so
Yes.
I have also done my half qualification in Agra. If you much heard about the Agra language, it's very fast language, it's very rough language. It's a tu tadak. We can say that tu kya kar rahi hai, tu kahan ja rahi hai. Such types of words they are using. But in Kanpur, we are saying hum. Mm, I mean, aap, that all of words we are using. So, but in Agra, so when I came Agra to Kanpur, when I tried to speak in Agra, they were just everybody just staring me. How she talking to like that? She didn't have a manners to talk like that, and she her like we can say that her behavior is not good. There's lots of negative comment I got it when I'm speaking in Agra language. So, but I really like it. And even at my home, I always try to speak. I not a try. I speak always in Agra language. But after outside they are just judging you. No, if you are not speaking a well way, well speaking well language, so they just judging you. You don't have a manners, you don't have behavior to talk the person. Okay,
Yeah.
so as you know, as I just told you, I really like Punjabi language. So while speaking, you are noticing me if I'm speaking good or not good, what I'm speaking. You all are such a things observing. So I just want just appreciate, yeah, just appreciate in a Punjabi. Do you want to do this?
My son's friend, he called, and I picked that call, and he said, "Kiwi." I said, "Beta." We always tell that, "Okay, kaise ho aap?" And he said, "Kiwi." Only one word, "Kiwi ya." I said, "Okay, beta, I'm his mother." So he said, "Okay, auntie, okay." So there are only one words. He like if I'll tell you, I will. You told me that how can I appreciate you in Punjabi? So in Punjabi, I definitely I would like to say that तू ਤਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਕਮਾਲ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ।
I really that the way of sound of the Punjabi, I really like it. I really one of I don't know remembering days when I was connect with a Punjabi girl. So I just said to that girl, please appreciate me, please admire me in Punjabi language. I really like it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So Punjabi is the Punjabis people are soft-hearted people. I appreciate them, and they like one of my father's friend. He always like this sound. Their tone is high, high tone, and always like I'm here, his daughter is here, and he was like calling his daughter, oh moti pota idhar aaja. मैं क्या uncle ji, he's standing behind you. He said I know, and like nearby you. But the thing is that according to me, I think their farms are nearby their house and they are working. If they are working in their house and they are like calling from here, oh idhar aaja. So maybe that's why the tone is high, that okay, they are speaking in a high tone. So whenever you are going anywhere, so you have to immerse yourself with that language, with that
Yeah,
culture, then people will like connect
judge
with you.
you.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm here. uh, People can't judge me that I'm from Himachal Pradesh. Whenever I'm speaking with them, so I'm speaking with them typical Punjabi, that okay, like this is not my culture, that okay, sat sri akal. But whenever I'm talking with them, so I'm speaking like this. Okay, if I'm talking with my in-laws, so ram ram. Okay, but whenever
Mhm.
I'm talking, so I definitely I start with sat sri akal. This is their culture, so I'm living with them, so I have to be appreciate their culture. Okay, like every culture is good for us, that how we can appreciate them. So yeah, that's great. So we can just stop recording because it is almost 30 minutes recording.
Yeah, we have done our conversation, and even though we don't, we are not feel like a bore. No, we are boring. Just such type of conversation. Okay, that is the I think second to conversation for me because I am recalling a questioning what I have to ask the next question. Now there's a no question I have to ask, but the conversation is going a 30 minutes. It's a good. It's interesting.
That's true, that's true. As I told you that
नहीं
I was just creating
Okay,
videos.
first, very nice conversation with you. I really enjoyed, and I really want to connect a meet soon with a topic. What you say?
Definitely, whenever we will meet again, we will connect again. So definitely, we'll discuss over there for a topic that will help definitely with our co-learners or who are learning
Yeah,
this language.
viewers also, of course. So that was a very nice conversation. Thank you so much for connecting to me, for catching to me. Have a good day, bye bye, and take care.
Right, take care.
Okay, now I'm stopping this recording. Okay.